All right, and we're back at the 2007 Philly Open. You can see the rain is coming down pretty hard at this point.
Wow, look at these conditions and look at these scores. Brinster with a one-stroke lead over Board. Nick Schneider, 3 shots back from the lead, but there's a lot of golf left. Here's our par 3, 337-foot hole. This is one of the classic holes at Sedgley, always considered in the normal layout one of the most difficult holes to play. We'll see how they handle it in this rain.
Catches a little bit of wood on the left-hand side of the fairway there.
You can see that's a narrow opening between those 2 trees, Todd, so this makes it a really tough shot.
Precision is definitely a factor here.
Oh, and Board found the opening.
What a beautiful play by Board.
Now Jeff's still battling. He had some rough going in the early holes, but oh, that's not going to help his cause.
It looks like his luck hasn't changed yet. Oh, and it looks like Bob has the same luck as well.
Yeah, he opened up his hips way too early on that throw, and it forced his throw right.
Now I imagine Nick is going to try to follow Board right down the lane there. Turn it into the basket.
Nick is the homeboy here. This is his home course, but I'll tell you, he let go of that a little bit too early, and he's going to pay the price with this kind of placement. Wow. Look at the conditions, Todd. Just to be out there on the course, I think, deserves some kind of recognition, huh?
Absolutely. And he meant to bend it around all those trees and right up. Oh, just a little overshooting the basket. Nice hyzer shot.
Jeff wrestling with his umbrella a little bit before the throw. Let's see. He's got the forehand approach. Let's see how that works.
He manages to get through those trees, but again, overshoots the basket. And he's got to be careful. There's a nice big hill down there.
Yeah, that forehand, that's a powerful throw. People underestimate the power you can get behind that throw. Paid the price for it. Last year's defending champ, Steve Brinster.
And puts it within feet.
What a smart play. Threw a nice hyzer approach shot to the basket. Probably using a putter on that throw, because with Steve's strength, and he's not a very big person, but he's got a great throw.
Ooh.
I'll tell you, and that's a putt Nick knows he should have made. We'll see if it comes back to haunt him. And here's Board with a birdie attempt after that great approach shot. He nails it.
Manages to pull it off. Got to be careful in puddles like this so your marker discs don't float away, though.
Well, you know, here's Nick. He was wiping his disc off, and one of the toughest things, it didn't affect him there, but one of the toughest things playing in the rain is how tightly or how loosely you grip your disc. Because with the wet conditions and the plastic, it's really tough to get a grip on our instrument here, the disc. Well, Board with that putt, he gets that 1-stroke lead over Brinster. Nick Schneider 4 strokes off the lead, and Cahill and Bob Graham just battling it out here.
Looks like competition is definitely heating up. Now with the layout of this hole, we're looking for a nice solid Anheuser tee-off shot. So they're going to try to turn it over to the right a little bit.
They're thrown over the gully, and they want it to keep moving right, and it looks like Board did get that kind of shot.
Exactly what he needed to do. Now there's only a narrow opening through these trees, so they've got to be really accurate. And here he goes with a nice forehand, hoping that'll just follow its natural path.
Yeah, but he hit a tree there, so that knocked him down early.
And his turn's over a little Anheuser. He's heading right up to the hole.
It's a nice shot for Jeff. He's a good player from Connecticut. I've seen him at a lot of events throughout the Mid-Atlantic region, and he is a good young player. This is good experience for him. I'm not sure he would agree with that under these conditions, but he definitely knows how to battle. And Bob, with his real compact one step,
catches a branch early.
Yeah,
Turns it away.
That's going to hurt right there.
Ooh, and he pushes it Anheuser as well. Nice shot. That heads right up to the basket.
He lost a little distance, though, because he threw it from a low point of release around his thighs, and I think he paid for it on distance. Now here's Steve really battling up the hill, trying to play out of this rough. Again with the forehand. I think he tried to turn it over a little bit.
Yeah, almost turned it into a hammer.
He hit the tree, though, again.
Oh, what
man.
a putt. Uphill in the rain through trees.
That is a key putt for Nick because he's trying to make up some ground on these last few holes of the round, and that is definitely going to help the cause.
Oh, just falls.
Steve takes a lot of time on those putts, and I wonder, you know, you're really not supposed to think too much. But you got to give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, with this nor'easter moving through, that's just such a tough play to make. And Board, he's going to give that stroke back that he got in the last hole. Nick gains a stroke, and Steve with his bad tee shot now is 2 strokes back.
This competition is definitely heating up. And here's another hole where, again, they're going to be looking to that Anheuser shot to try to bend it around those first set of trees up towards the basket.
It's a nice short hole here. I mean, that's the way the hole's diagrammed. But there's a thing known as the local route. And I think these guys, it looks like he's setting up for a big Anheuser, and he sure is, a Spike Heiser, I should say.
It looks like Bard's going to follow his lead.
Yeah, he's definitely got that disc tilted down. Oh, he's going for the Spike Heiser. Look at that throw.
And lands pretty much the same place.
See what Jeff goes. This is a hole that normally is not on the course during regular play. This is a tournament hole. You can attribute the design of this hole to one of our past presidents, Chris Topher Oxenham, who came up with this hole, and it really is. It's 177 feet, but it is a challenge.
And they all seem to be playing that Spike Heiser there. It looks like Bob's setting up for a different kind of throw. He's going to try to use that Anheuser and bend it around.
Yeah, you
See what kind of success he has.
His disc is tilted up, so he's trying the other way.
There it goes.
Like I said, 177 feet. That's not a long way to the basket. Steve's got some work to do here, down 2 strokes. This is a big putt for him.
You can see the concentration on his face.
Taking a lot of time, though.
Oh, almost pays off for him. Now this is a sight you don't see every day, fishing for discs. Usually you can see them, maybe under some leaves, but...
Is that Sedgley Falls, Todd?
It sure looks that way. Now this is a shot that's going to require not only a good throw, but some serious balance. Well, that is part of the rules. Play it as it lies.
Play it as it lies. It's really, tough to get your footing there. And as much as you try to block that out, you know, it's just almost impossible with the roar of the falls in the background.
And Nick's got the same position. Oh, and he pulls it off. Great shot.
He is surging here. Look at that relief. Here we go now.
Tied
Board's
second place.
He moved right up into second. Board with the 2-stroke lead. He just got to hold it together for a couple more holes.
Now, this diagram looks straight, but again, there's a lot more to it than just throwing a straight disc. You've got a long way to go. 255 feet doesn't sound a lot, but there's a lot of trees in the way.
Exactly. You can see that both sides of the fairway are lined by trees, so accuracy is the key here. Oh, and I think Nick's going to like that shot. He got way up there.
That's a great shot. It's hard to see where the basket is there, but it's coming right down on top of it.
Board with that 2-stroke lead on the next to last hole.
Oh, and a tough skip out into the trees off the right-hand side of the fairway.
Wow, and that is not friendly territory.